Alright everybody, today we're going to cover the dual gacha setup so you can get double the gacha balls for your gacha coins. Let's get to it. So, inside of Craftopia, there is this pinball gumball gacha machine thingy. You can craft it inside the workbench, and it'll only cost you 5 iron ingots, 3 batteries, 3 bioethanol, and 5 colored glass. So, easy enough to get a hold of. If you need some help with the automation stations, you can check out some of my other videos just to how to set those up. So, once you make 2 of those bad boys, you can place one down. You'll jump on top of the other and then move to the edge to place the other one down, and it'll just kind of be like a jump drop kind of thing. I would recommend putting a chest behind, because typically when it falls that close it'll bump the edge and it'll try and fall backwards. So if you put a chest, a workbench, some sort of station behind it, it'll keep the pinball or gumball machine from tipping over, and that way they can end up facing and be parallel. So when the coin slots are finally parallel, make sure they are not slightly off. It'll make it dramatically harder, and they do need to be touching, so get it as close as possible. At that point, you can then grab your gacha coins, and throwing one at a time until you find the sweet spot. I just happened to get lucky that first try. After that, you can just hold down your right click and keep tossing away. There is a max limit of entities that you can spawn into the game. So if I do this for too long, some of the gacha balls that have already spawned are going to start to despawn. Similarly, whenever I am throwing the gacha balls down, I do need to make sure that I don't throw so many that they start to despawn. So I can set up various chests, so that whenever they fill up, I can just move to the next one, and I don't have to worry about having to pick up every item after I toss it for the worst case scenario of a diamond despawning. So the gacha machine can have just about every material with just about every enchant. There's vastly too many for me to actually have clarified and checked everything for anything and everything. But trust me, the gacha machine has some crazy options for some materials and enchants that you cannot get anywhere else in the game. So it can be a bit tedious, but every once in a while, it really pays off. So one of the better things I've found from a gacha machine would be a diamond ore with the demon enchant on it, which adds 40% to your total attack speed. If I found 2 more diamond ores with, I don't know, nice enchants on them, I could then force in the 3 enchants to make a really nice diamond ingot. So I could potentially have an unsealed legendary demon reinforced diamond ingot. And that would be a great opportunity for making a really good Frost Rose, the current best weapon in game for magic or attack builds, if you can get it to Kai 99. Potentially, depending on where you throw the gacha balls, as you saw with me throwing from this side, they were spawning on this side, you may be able to set up a chest under the Zorber. I haven't had much success because they do kind of fall in between and it's hard to grab those. So I usually toss about 30 at a time, pick those up, and then toss another 30 at a time, pick those up. And it's usually a little bit of a lag, so you can stand next to them as the gacha balls keep getting tossed out of the gumball machine. Some different places to find your gacha coins for the gacha machines. You have a skill called tape cutting. Whenever you're about to build a giant base, I would recommend using this skill. Maybe it gives you 6% every time you place a building to get a gacha coin, which is pretty minute, so you'd have to build a pretty big base. Another option for you would be fighting a high level, I believe the gold ancient golem. So I think he's on like level 6 or level 7 islands at the moment. Anyways, per death he has a chance to drop 1 gacha coin, I believe. Lastly, the best opportunity for the gacha coins, and honestly the only one that makes sense, is on a level 3 or level 4 island. Set up a bunch of merchant farms, and there's a potential, it's rare, but there's a potential that the merchants will sell a 100 stack of gacha coins. Do that a couple times over, and especially with the dual machine setup, you can double your output of gacha balls, and hopes and dreams you find something useful amongst all those. So, good luck with that. Interesting way for getting some different enchanted gear that potentially isn't available anywhere else in the game. Neat. Check me out on Saturday. I'll be streaming live on Twitch. We're going to watch the Indie Live presentations to see what Craftopia has to say and if there's any other cool games coming out for the summer. Other than that, we're hopefully going to have dedicated servers coming on June 23rd, so I definitely plan on having one for the crew. So please, come join us on Twitch. You can hang out on Saturday. I always do the community server, so when I have more information as far as the dedicated server's max capacity, if we can travel between islands without pulling the whole team, things of that nature, I'll definitely let y'all know and give y'all some updates in the Discord. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. Good luck, enjoy the ride, and I'll catch y'all at some point. Peace out, y'all.